Gemini, I still feel playful. I feel playful this morning with your energy. I still feel a level of playfulness. I think you gave me a hard time last month. And it was very funny. And so now, this month of September, I'm feeling this energy of playfulness. It gives me the energy of like two brothers. Two young brothers, like maybe 5 and 8 years old, right? 8 and 11. Two young brothers that are interacting, right? And what I'm seeing is that these interactions are playful at first. You know, you start messing around with your brother and you guys hee hee ha ha, all that stuff, right? And then something happens where someone gets offended or gets, you know, hurt, and then all of a sudden tensions are high and you all are mad at one another, and so the conflict comes up. And the dynamics change. And so this is what I'm noticing. I'm not saying that you have a brother that you're going to fight with. I'm saying this is the energy of, oh, it was all fun and games until blah, 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 right? So what do we got for the playful Gemini? Release. Self-love. Purity. Oh gosh. Listen. That went left. I mean, it's still the same message. Extremes. That's what I'm saying. That went left. Right? So you had this fucking high vibing energy. It was super playful, and all of a sudden it got serious. Like, that shit got real. Sorry that the camera's shaking. You're like, oh shit, that shit got real quick. Like, that went left real quick. Because it was fun and games interacting in this relationship. Why all the relationship stuff coming up? Interacting in this relationship until you knew it was time for you to let that shit go. Till you were told, hey, let that shit go. And you're like, but I don't want to. Yeah, but if you love yourself, you're going to let that shit go. And so you proceed to throw yourself into the fire. Throw yourself into the fire. Fighting now against letting go of what you're being asked to let go of. Dare I say that some element of mistrust is incorporated into this, right? Into this relationship dynamic. And it could be within yourself, relationship within yourself, parts of yourself. I am hearing parts of yourself that you are being shown and being asked to release. Or it could be parts of a relationship with someone else, person, place, or thing, that you are being asked also to release. And you are not too keen on that. You're like, man. But the nice thing about you, Gemini, is that when you do decide to let go, Oh, you're gone. Wheel of Fortune. As the world turns. As the world turns, so does the Gemini mind. You have the download. You have the instruction manual. You have the tools and the strength necessary to get it done. You understand the assignment. You just have attachments that, like, you want to remain in the, like, in this playful, lighthearted energy, and you're being asked to take it a bit more seriously, and that is coming up into your awareness that you have a block in that arena. Like, I don't want it to get too serious. 8 of Wands, too fast, right? And so all this information is like, yeah, but. The Tower. Woo! Ace of Swords. You're able to see this very clearly. You're able to see that this is for your highest good, and that you need to take this a little bit more serious. And you need to read the book from front to back. Page of Cups. Seven of Wands. Chariot. Yeah. 6 of Wands. It's saying to me that a situation has occurred that is causing you to notice. Not a situation has occurred. This feels like a situation that has been there, that is needing to be transformed and released to its... Why does this sound like the same message as Capricorn? Released to its highest vibrational outcome, to the universe, so that the relationship can be worked on and transformed, transmuted, translated into a better version of itself. They're saying that a relationship here could be within yourself, with someone else, person, place, or thing, is needing to be taken a little bit more serious, and the components are needing to be explored so that you can decipher where it is that you are giving away your power. Because with this Extremes card and Purity, there is somewhere that you have a leak of energy. And although you like to keep it lighthearted, you need to take this one a little bit more serious and pay a little bit more attention to the details on the wheel, so that you can have a clear understanding, 8 of Wands, of what's going on, so that things can be clear understanding of what's going on, so that things can be dismantled, so that you are free to move and make decisions that are in your best interest. Self-love, Chariot, 6 of Wands. Page of Cups and 7 of Wands speaks to the need for maturity in your actions now that you are aware of these things. 4 of Pentacles. Do not hold on to what is not serving you at this time. Release it to the universe. It's also showing me about not not wanting to think less of yourself, and you really don't have to, because when you're saying think less of yourself, right, it's in comparison to someone else. It's in reference of how would this person, first of all, what are the standards that you're comparing yourself to, right? Who is the control that you're gauging your, let's say, fashion sense, your sense of value of self, right? Your self-esteem. Who is the standard that you're comparing yourself to? What does that even look like, right? And if you're comparing yourself against yourself, what are the standards there? And it's showing me that you don't want to acknowledge your shortcomings, or ways in which you have to take a serious look at who you are as a human being or a spirit being having a human experience, in order to occupy the space here that you are being asked to occupy as far as role in the universe, right? That one wanted to come out, it did not. It was just hanging on there. So we have two, acceptance and regret. I am learning to accept things I cannot change. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So you're learning to accept that things of the past are things that we are not able to change unless by design it is work on ourselves, right? We can look to the past as a frame of reference in order to learn lessons on how to be a better human being, how to make better decisions in instances that keep coming up for review, and how to conduct ourselves in a better way. Now that takes some serious, mature review, right? You can't just go in there and not take it seriously, because you have to be really, really honest with yourself when you're doing this self-review. And you have to determine what gets thrown out and what you keep. Is it the baby and the bathwater? Is it just the baby? Is it the bathwater? Is it the sink? Is it the whole house? Is it the whole world? And you build a new one. It's saying that to have faith within your own heart. Have faith in yourself within your own heart. To trust that you can rebuild whatever is torn down.